A Valley mother says her newborn baby is the first case locally of a virus that is rapidly growing in other parts of the country. Fox 10's Steve Nielsen has the woman's story and how her son is doing tonight.
You might not have heard of Parechovirus before, but it's actually something that's been around for a while now, and it can be very serious for young, weeks-old babies. It's been hitting in waves across the country, and now it appears it's come to Phoenix. Jen's 7-week-old son was inconsolable last week.
This just felt different to me. It just felt like there was a little bit something more wrong with him. And so that was the most scary part.
At the hospital, they learned he tested positive for Parechovirus.
And we were just trying to make sure that he was stable. Pretty much that first 24 hours was really, really tiring and hard for all of us, especially him.
Infectious diseases expert Dr. Wasim Balan at Phoenix Children's says in toddlers, the effects can range, but it can be severe for infants younger than 3 months. He says Phoenix knew this was likely coming as cases grew across the country, but it's tough to know the full scale because it's not an infection that's kept track of locally.
It's not a reportable disease, so even though individual physicians might be looking for it and seeing it, those numbers are not automatically being put into a database where you will be able to compare and know where we are in that spectrum of numbers. So at this point we're starting to see some, whether we're at a peak or not, that's to be determined.
Last month the CDC issued a health advisory that cases were circulating. It can be severe with sepsis-like illnesses, meningitis or encephalitis.
If you're noticing that the young infant specifically is, as I mentioned, being fussy more than usual or sleeping more than usual, not eating well, obviously if they have a high fever, those are the times when you want to call your pediatrician.
The doctor said at Phoenix Children's that we were the first confirmed case, which is just so strange and terrifying to hear because I'm home with my baby safe. We don't go many places, so we just have no idea how this came to us.
After recovering in the hospital, Jen's baby boy is back home.
That was terrifying. I hope no one else has to go through that. And we're just so glad that he's home with us.
The best advice from Phoenix Children's, wash your hands. It spreads through coughs and sneezes, so just make sure you're trying to wash your hands to prevent the spread of it. We've posted a lot more information on what you need to know about this on our website, fox10phoenix.com. Steve Nielsen, Fox 10 News.